Take a deep breath, Yankees fans, because the Bronx just witnessed one of those unforgettable moments. And it all started with a meeting no one saw coming. On one side, our towering superstar Aaron Judge, the ultimate Yankees icon. On the other, a surprising figure from the football world. None other than Russell Wilson, the newly signed quarterback of the New York Giants. The stage, the iconic Subway Series, Yankees versus Mets, Bronx versus Queens. The city split by subway lines and united by its passion for sports. And even before the first pitch was thrown at Yankee Stadium, the spotlight had already shifted, right to the suite where Russell Wilson sat with his wife Cora and their kids. What started as a casual visit turned into a meaningful moment of connection. Aaron Judge, always aware of what's happening on and off the field, didn't waste a second. Between conversations and warm-ups, he made his way over to the Wilson family and surprised them with a heartfelt gesture. He gifted Wilson's kids a few pairs of his signature batting gloves. Yes, the same gloves that have practically become an extension of his own hands. A small token? Maybe. But in the world of sports, it's the little things that hit the hardest, especially when they come from someone like Judge. The atmosphere was light and joyful, full of genuine smiles and a spark of new beginnings. But for seasoned fans, the message was crystal clear. Aaron Judge recognized that Russell Wilson wasn't just passing through. He's here to make a statement. He's saying, I'm part of this city now. And receiving such a gesture from the face of the Yankees, that's no small deal. Of course, we all know, Wilson arrives in New York surrounded by question marks. Some say his best days are behind him. But still, he's a Super Bowl winner, a media presence, and now a fresh face trying to win over the hearts of New Yorkers. And in the early days of that journey, every appearance counts. Every story like this builds a narrative. And being at Yankee Stadium with Aaron Judge as your personal host, that's the kind of moment that defines a chapter. Keep in mind, Wilson is battling for the starting job. Jackson Dart, a talented rookie, and veteran Jameis Winston are both in the mix. But here's the thing. Neither of them has made a move like this. Neither has shown up. Neither has embraced the culture like Wilson clearly wants to. And in New York, where charisma meets legacy, that kind of initiative can go a long way. That's the beauty of Aaron Judge's gesture. It wasn't just polite. It was intuitive. It was one athlete acknowledging another, knowing full well what it means to carry the weight of a city. And in that moment, Judge looked at Wilson and said, with a smile and a glove, "Welcome. We play big here." And at the end of the day, that moment speaks louder than any preseason stat line. It speaks to the essence of the city, the pride, the expectation, the magic, and the Bronx for a few special minutes stood still and watched something real unfold. But stay right there, because in the next block, we'll dive deep into a tough reality the Yankees are facing. A major injury to Oswaldo Cabrera and the possible arrival of Ke'Bryan Hayes, a name that carries legacy and potential. Stick around, because this story is only getting started. Come closer, New York Yankees fan. Today's story is going to surprise you from start to finish. If the first part was all about emotions and that unforgettable moment between Aaron Judge and Russell Wilson, now we're heading into tougher, more serious territory. The mood has shifted, and there's a reason. Oswaldo Cabrera's injury hit the Yankees clubhouse like a punch to the gut. A sprained ankle that could sideline him for the rest of the season. For a roster already dealing with inconsistency, losing such a versatile and reliable player is a blow that demands immediate action. And if there's one thing the Yankees front office knows how to do, it's react fast. That's where a name starts to rise through the noise, capturing attention in trade rumors and front office whispers. Ke'Bryan Hayes. For the more tuned in fans, that last name rings a bell. And for good reason. Ke'Bryan is the son of Charlie Hayes. Yes, that Charlie Hayes, who caught the final out of the 1996 World Series to seal a Yankees championship. The bloodline is there, the legacy is real. Now, let's talk numbers. Hayes, currently with the Pittsburgh Pirates, is hitting .260 this season. No eye-popping, just 1 home run and 14 RBIs. His OPS plus, 78. Below league average. Sounds underwhelming, right? But here's the catch. Baseball isn't just about offense. Defensively, Ke'Bryan is a beast. A brick wall at third base. The kind of glove that saves runs and earns trust. And for a team eyeing October, that's worth just as much as hitting home runs. And now for the kicker. The Pirates are spiraling. With just 15 wins and 31 losses, the team's in full crisis mode. They already fired their manager. That's usually a sign of a rebuild coming. And when rebuilds happen, valuable players hit the market. Hayes, who signed a $70 million deal over 8 years in 2022, might be the perfect chip to cash in for the Pirates to start over. From the Yankees side, this would be a calculated move. Hayes won't come cheap. They'd have to give up prospect capital. But think, fans, how often does a Gold Glove caliber third baseman young under a team-friendly deal with Yankees DNA become available? Almost never, maybe once in a decade. And don't forget, Charlie Hayes, Ke'Brien's father, has made it clear that he's not happy with how Pittsburgh is handling his son. On the Michael Kay show, he voiced his frustration. He questioned coaching decisions. He said Ke'Brien could thrive in a better environment. And that, Yankees fans, could be the very opening Brian Cashman needs. Because when family starts pushing for a change, teams listen. Also, let's look at the Yankees' current infield situation. DJ LeMahieu is back, sure, but he's on a limited schedule. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is still recovering and expected to play all over the diamond. That means no one's locked in, and the door is wide open for someone like Hayes to step in and stabilize things. He can claim third base, he can anchor the defense, and by doing so, he gives the offense room to breathe. A player like Hayes can shift the energy of an entire infield, help the pitchers, frustrate opponents. And who knows, with the right surroundings, he might even unlock his own offensive potential next to stars like Aaron Judge and Anthony Rizzo. Just picture it, Judge in right field, Rizzo at first, Hayes locking down third. That's a team with shape, with promise, with a shot, maybe even at a title. Hayes might not be a headline grabber yet, but he could be the silent hero of this Yankees surge. Bottom line, the Yankees want to win now, and winning now takes more than talent. It takes the right pieces, the right mindset, and Hayes might be just the guy to wear that pinstripe with pride, especially knowing he'd be following in his father's footsteps. And hold tight, because in the final block we'll explore how this move could spark even more trades. There's buzz in the Bronx, scouts on the move, agents talking, and even a National League star being mentioned in the mix. Don't go anywhere. It's about to get even harder. After Aaron Judge's heartfelt gesture and the tough blow of Oswaldo Cabrera's injury, the Yankees front office is fully engaged. And trust us, Ke'Brien Hayes might only be the beginning. Sources close to the club are saying this could be part of a much larger strategy, with the team looking to bolster its depth and versatility before the trade deadline. Scouts have been spotted at several National League games, not just watching Hayes, but keeping tabs on other big names that could shake up the market. One familiar face that's re-emerging in talks, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yes, he's still on the radar. If the Hayes talks hit a snag, the Yankees may pivot. But some believe there's a chance the front office could try to land both players if the pieces fall into place. Why? Because the Yankees aren't just trying to patch holes. They're trying to elevate the roster. They're building a playoff machine. And while most analysts focus on offense, the Yankees are doubling down on something else. Defense and versatility. With injuries stacking up and roles shifting, players who can adapt and excel at multiple positions have become a premium. Hayes checks that box. So does Chisholm. And if both are available, don't rule it out. And wait, there's more. A fresh rumor started buzzing around the Bronx this week. Reporters say the Yankees have quietly shown interest in a veteran National League West player, a postseason-tested, clubhouse-proven leader. The name hasn't leaked yet, but insiders suggest this could be a bold move to reshape the core and set the tone for a real championship run. Bottom line, this isn't just about replacing Oswaldo Cabrera, it's about forging a new identity, adding pieces that reflect the grit and history of the Pinstripes. Ke'Brien Hayes might not be a power bat, not yet, but he represents everything the Yankees want right now. Youth, defense, potential, and legacy. Now picture it, Yankees fans. Aaron Judge in full form, Rizzo doing what Rizzo does, DJ LeMahieu switching roles with precision, and Hayes wearing the same jersey his father wore back in 1996, locking down third base. That's not just baseball, that's lineage, that's Bronx soul, that's Yankee pride. And here's something interesting. Some insiders believe Aaron Judge's moment with Russell Wilson wasn't random. They say Judge is stepping up in a new way, not just as a star player, but as an internal leader, as someone who wants a voice in the clubhouse culture. And maybe, just maybe, he's the one who first mentioned Hayes to the front office. And if that's true, then Yankees fans should be thrilled, because no one knows the Bronx better than Judge. No one wears the pinstripes with more fire. And if he wants players by his side who bring history, grit, and heart, then the Yankees would be smart to listen. So here we are, Yankees Nation. The Bronx is buzzing, the front office is working, the players are locked in. And the fans are fired up, just like they should be. Because this isn't just a mid-season shuffle. It's a moment, it's a shift. It's a statement that the Yankees are back in the hunt. Hungry, ready, focused, so keep your eyes peeled. In the coming days, there could be headlines, trades, comebacks, surprises. Everything's in play. And the Bronx is ready for it all. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with your fellow Yankees fans, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any breaking news from the Bronx. And now, it's your turn, Yankees Nation. What did you think of this news? Are the Yankees on the right path? Drop a comment below. We want to hear from you.